Hey guys, it's Sarah from Cleaning Service Websites. Today I just wanted to talk about buying a cleaning franchise versus starting your own business. So if you are at the beginning stages of just starting to think about setting up a cleaning business, you might have seen out there are quite a number of cleaning business franchises that you can get started with, or you can go the old fashioned way in setting up your own business, becoming self employed or a limited company and setting up your own business and doing it that way. So, which way is best? So, to answer this question for yourself, there are a couple of things to think about. So, the first thing to think about is your overall business goals. So, how much money are you needing to make as soon as you get going with your cleaning business? How much money are you looking to make? So, how quickly do you need to make it as well? Do you need, are you kind of giving up another job and moving into this? So, you need to be making money quickly to pay the bills? Or do you have like another income source? Perhaps you've got like a partner who might be able to financially support you for a while you get the business going, so that you're not actually drawing much or if any of a wage at the beginning. These are the sort of questions that you need to ask yourself before you consider whether you go franchise or your own business. Also, are you happy doing the cleaning yourself? Again, if you have a certain money goal in mind, you can kind of work backwards from that money goal. You know how much you need to earn in the first place, say per year and then per month, and then kind of reverse engineer it. A lot of cases you'll find if you need to make that money quickly, and really need to get going quickly with a decent amount of cash coming in every month, then you're probably going to be doing it yourself, at least to begin with, even if that's not your long-term goal. So are you happy doing that, or are you looking for something more where you can literally jump straight in as the business owner and the manager of the staff, and maybe have a minimal, if any, approach to doing the actual cleaning yourself? And also, can you pay employees and pay the franchise charges? So we'll talk a bit about that in a minute, but there's obviously certain charges and capital involved with setting up a business and starting up a business with staff. You've obviously got to have enough profit to be able to pay staff. So these are the sort of questions you need to ask yourself before you kind of pick one or the other, because it's very individual to your own circumstances. But let's just look at some of the pros and cons of franchises. Some of the pros of franchises, I think, are that they obviously provide like marketing and staff support for you. Staff training support is often, pretty much always included in the cost of a franchise. So you've got those set systems and processes in place in your business at the start, which have already been proven as well. So you're taking them and applying them to your business, rather than sort of, if you set up your own business from scratch, you might not have the experience of having all those systems and processes in place, and that might be something that you kind of muddle through and find out as you go along, which is what I did years ago. And also marketing as well. So a lot of franchises now will help you with things like social media promotion and marketing your business, flyers, things like that, leaflets. And this is something that you obviously get a lot less support with. If you're doing it yourself, you would need to kind of go to a marketing agency, or just kind of off your own back, get leaflets designed, things like that. So that's something to think about, how much hand holding you need through that process. Another pro of a franchise is that you often have like a set territory that nobody else can take. So that location is kind of yours as long as you're in the franchise, which can be, less of a worry that there's more competition. Obviously, there's a competition from other cleaning businesses, but not competition within that franchise, within that company. You've also got an already established brand, so most franchises are, very well known, well established. You've got people, maybe a lot of people, potential customers, will be coming to the main website and then searching for their location. So they're already, all the marketing that's through the main franchise can already help to sell a customer and wanting to use that particular company. And so obviously if they're in your area, then you've pretty much got that in the bag. Statistically as well, franchises do have a higher success rate than just starting up your own business from scratch. Of course, there are downsides, and there are downsides to franchises. One of them is the inevitable that franchises do cost a lot of money up front. Many of them now have schemes where you can get access to finance, quite affordable finance and loans to get that capital in the first place. But it's still a big sum of money to get up front. Even if you are taking it on a loan basis, it's still a lot of money to pay back as well. Whereas if you are starting from scratch, you can literally, in the cleaning business, if you're willing to get in, get dirty, get it done yourself and start small and work up, you can do it on a minimal startup cost. Another con of a franchise is that they do take a percentage of your profits. So as you grow the business, you're getting more profitable. That percentage, inevitably, how much money they take every month or every year, is going to go up. And again, when you are asking yourself those questions at the beginning about, for example, paying employees, you've got to factor in that franchise charge that you are paying out before you can even pay employees, for example. So you've got to make sure that you've got that affordability, that you can factor that in. Obviously, with starting up a business yourself, you don't have that percentage of profits being taken going forwards, and any profits you make are essentially going into the business. Another con of a franchise is that they can be more restricted. So you have got less freedom to kind of branch out in different directions. If you feel, after a year or two that your business is going a certain way, you've got more freedom to do that as a self-employed person or with your own limited company than you have if you are part of a franchise. So what's your opinion on cleaning franchises versus doing it yourself? Have you started up your own cleaning business, or have you even bought into a cleaning franchise? I'd love to know whether you found that successful or whether you found actually that franchises weren't for you. Just let me know. Or check out the website, cleaningservicewebsites.co.uk, or join our Facebook group, Cleaning Service Marketing, for both of those have more marketing tips for getting going with your cleaning business and online marketing too.